So where are you going to today?
I'm gonna run out of Key West.
Oh yeah?
Do a little sightseeing down there maybe.
I'm a former Air Force pilot with over 1,000 hours in the F-16.
Nice shot.
Today I run a medical equipment business and fly my private jet all around the country, visiting customers or traveling with my family and friends. I video some of these flights and share them here. My name is Greg, and this is my YouTube channel, Premier One Driver.
For 100 Juliet from the airport aviation ramp with Romeo, ready taxi 23.
Check all the indicators, check the bar system, check my bleed valves, and then we are ready. Starting on battery, I'm starting on GPU, I can just start one after the other. If I was starting on battery, I'd have to let the battery recharge.
How long does that normally take?
Not very long. 30 seconds maybe. Okay, there you go.
Ground Premier 390 Golf Mike. 390 Golf Mike, Naples.
Yeah, good afternoon. 390 Golf Mike, information Sierra. We're at Naples Jet. We're just going to be VFR southbound down to Key West.
390 Golf Mike, you want flight following?
Negative, 0 Golf Mike.
What's your aircraft type?
Premier, Beechcraft Premier.
390 Golf Mike, runway 23, taxi via Delta.
Runway 23 via Delta, 0 Golf Mike.
That's what's nice about this airport. All the taxiways are pretty simple.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to get around, although they had that construction going on, and that was a little bit odd over here. Did you fly out of that side over there?
We fly out of right across.
Right over there?
Suncoast is right next to the FBO, so.
Okay. Well, Alex, welcome aboard. Glad to have you.
Thanks for having us.
Been trying to get together with you guys for quite some time, and finally took to the end of the season to make it happen.
Yep. We had to finish some of our sports. So
yeah, you guys had quite a bit going on.
Yeah.
Okay, so one thing about this trim button, when I let you fly, which well, once we get out and get going.
Yeah.
If you have to enter any trim inputs, you need to. It's an acknowledgement. You need to press down and then trim. So there's a little hat on the top of it. Yep. And
Press
you need to press in.
All right.
You don't need to smash it with all your might, but you do need to press it before you start trimming.
All right.
And hold it.
Not just one click, just hold it.
Correct.
All right.
Yep. Hold it down. Otherwise, we'll get a master warning, and I can reset it. It's nothing to panic about.
California 751 Charlie Tango, visual 23.
Number 751 Charlie Tango, Naples Tower, number 2, following assessed on a 2-mile final. Number 2, runway 23, clear to land.
Clear land 23, 751 Charlie Tango.
Naples Tower, Premier 390 Golf Mike, holding short at 23, we're ready.
Premier 390 Golf Mike, Naples Tower, runway 23, clear for immediate takeoff, turn left on course, traffic assessed on a 1-mile final.
Left on course, clear for takeoff, 23, 390 Golf Mike.
Number 4 Tango Tango, one more jet departure ahead of your arrival. He's taking it on the immediate.
944 Tango Tango, looking for traffic taking off.
34799 heading 270, contact Fort Myers departure.
Short 7.
1 mile final. That's slipping it right in there. You're up and yaw damper on.
Just a little faster takeoff on a Cessna.
Yeah, it kind of gets up and goes, and even today it's pretty warm, so it's not terribly fast. Okay, so we're gonna up. Boy, what a beautiful day.
Yeah, sky's real clear today.
Okay, so let's do this. Let's go up to 8,500.
You just
All right.
dial in and then the autopilot now?
Well, I'm not on autopilot yet.
Left to enable and contact ground
So I'm going to go ahead and let you fly.
Alright.
Turning left on Bravo. And
So you can come around to a heading of about 185.
Alright.
Number 4 Tango Tango, affirmative, left on Bravo,
We're going to
ground
go up to 8,500
121.6.
feet.
121.6, left on Bravo. 44 Tango Tango.
185 you said?
Yeah, 185. Or if you just kind of, yeah, that's
I'll
fine.
start straightening out then. Start heading towards Marco.
Yeah. I don't know if you can see it over there.
Yeah, I see it right there.
Okay. Okay, let me get Key West pulled up while you're doing that.
Alright.
Forts Pass northbound along the shoreline. We'd like to transition your airspace northbound.
You said go up to 8,500?
8,500, yeah.
Along the shoreline at or below 500.
At or below 500, Shadow 1.
November 842, Papa Naples Tower, runway 23, Alpha 6, clear for immediate takeoff, jet traffic on a 3-mile final.
Roger, clear for immediate takeoff, runway 2382, Papa.
November 1 Charlie Tango, 1 Command 2 departure ahead of your arrival.
Charlie Tango.
Number 68 Foxtrot, you number 2, following a citation 10, crossing the shore. Final at 1,200 report of insight. Notice airman, 68 Foxtrot, number 2, runway 23, clear to land.
Number 2, 68 Foxtrot, clear to land.
Okay, so we are coming up on 8,500, so you're going to have to put your trim finger to use.
Alright. Push in and then down.
Correct. So you're going to get a pitch trim feel. So let me show you something. I got the airplane for a moment.
Air controls.
So you push in,
Yep.
and then while you're continuing to push in, you trim.
Look for helicopter
Oh, so you do it while you're holding it.
quarter mile west of Gordon Pass at 400 feet. Northbound along the shoreline, low level.
Okay, so I'm going to give the airplane back to you. It's going to be quite a bit heavier than what you're used to,
Yep.
and it's going to be a lot more pitch sensitive. But yeah, you're just head on down this way. We're doing well. We'll make
right.
this a little scenic trip here. So Alex, you've got about how many hours in a trainer?
I'd probably say right around 20.
Okay, about 20 hours. So you've soloed.
Yep.
And are you flying a 172? Is that what you're flying?
Yeah, we're flying a Cessna 172.
What avionics does it have in it?
1 Charlie
it's
Tango,
all
turn left
no
on the
glass.
contact ground point.
Okay, it's all just 6 pounds.
Yep.
2 ground point 6, 751 Charlie Tango.
So you are at 8680. So let's see if we can
Get it
just
right
make
down.
a slight adjustment down to 8500. So we are throttled back so we don't exceed our 250 knot speed.
And tower down on 884 is ready whenever you are.
And also you notice,
884 Naples Tower,
which we really haven't had you do any turns.
23, arriving traffic.
Full short, 23.
There's no use for any rudder at this point because the yaw damper's on. It's handling all of it. I'm going to put you in heading mode so you can follow the flight director.
Alright.
is fun for me. I get to sightsee. Okay, let me see if I can get the weather at Key West. Winds are 1007, so I can go ahead and, while you're flying, go ahead and set up the, we're going to land runway 9. Oh, runway 9, I'm going to set up a visual, 3 miles. I'm going to go to performance, approach, west. 1-0-7.
November 68 Foxtrot, turn left Alpha 3, contact ground point 6.
Alpha 3, ground point 6, 68 Foxtrot, thanks for the help.
So we need 3,000 feet of runway. The ref speed's going to be 113 knots.
What's your rotating speed when you take off?
It's usually around 114, somewhere around there. Okay, let's go ahead. And I'm going to go over to tower. West. 2.
Downtown 884, turn right heading.
7, weather better than 5,005. Temperature 27, 2.18, altimeter 3002. Visual approach in use, landing and departing runway 9er. There is cleared activity on the airport and in the airport traffic area. Pilots must reback all runway hold short instructions. Notice to airmen. Pilot control lighting features for the runway 9 Pappy is out of service. All aircraft advised on initial contact of information, Romeo.
Okay, so yeah, go ahead and do the right thing.
Information Romeo 185.
Oh, you want me to go in between the two blue thing, or?
Why don't you go ahead and let's see here. Let's pick up about a 150.
All right.
See how much heavier in roll it is?
Oh yeah.
A lot heavier.
Gotta use a lot of force for it.
Number 083, main frequency, text around the Delta Alpha 6.
So headed down to Key West for a landing and then another takeoff. We'll swap seats with you and your brother. So you've got, where do you guys usually do cross-country trips to out of Naples?
I'm pretty sure he goes out to Everglades. I haven't done my first cross country yet, so
Yeah.
I'm waiting, but...
Oh, is Everglades the one that's out there in the middle of nowhere?
Yeah, yep. He just did, actually. He went Naples to Punta Gorda to Everglades and back.
Okay.
And he did that. And then about last weekend, I just did a night flight up to Venice to get my 5 night landings back in, so...
That's a good little destination.
Yeah, it's fun to fly over there at night, seeing all the lights.
Okay, so I'm going to give you a new heading to turn 2.
Right.
Yeah, obviously the jets are quite a bit smoother than the piston planes.
Yeah.
So we're 73 miles out, 17 minutes. We're just kind of cruising along at a pretty low thrust setting here. So the flight director is always giving you guidance to whatever it is that you have set up. So right now I've got heading set up, so it's gonna direct you to whatever it takes to hold that heading, and then I have altitude selector pulled up 8,500 feet, so it's gonna give you guidance to 8,500 feet. I typically, throughout my whole airplane career, I've never been a big fan of the flight director, but in this airplane I've come to enjoy it a lot more. Yeah. I think some of it has something to do with the vintage of aircraft I had been flying previous that the flight director was
Report 5 north.
not all that great.
Over the inner.
What did you fly before this?
Well, I had the MU-2s before that, before this, and then Cessna 414, Cessna P210, Hypersonic P Navajo, Cessna 172. But this is definitely the most advanced cockpit I've had.
Yeah.
And the avionics in this airplanes are just fantastic. Yeah, my neighbor took his boat from Naples all the way down to Key West. Now I'm realizing he was pretty far off the coast doing that.
Yep. I have a friend that did that. He went down to the Bahamas. Went to Key West and down to the Bahamas. Do you like flying more in the day or the night?
I like the day. I start getting tired around 8 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind flying at night. It's just that most of our stuff that we do for business is out and back the same day, and you know, we'll have a meeting at 11 or 1 or a couple meetings, and generally try to be home by 5 or so.
Yeah.
So there's somebody out there a couple thousand feet below us. Okay, so let's go ahead and start picking up more of a right-hand turn here.
Oh, so this right here is a miniature version of that? Is that what that is?
So this is a whole variety. These two are completely independent of each other, so you can go to with that kind of format. You can do that, or you can overlay the map on top of it without the needles. So that's generally how I'll set it up. And then if you adjust the range, it doesn't impact anything on my side. Now let's go ahead and start heading towards there. I'm going to give it to you.
All right.
All right, so there. I hit nav, and now it will give you guidance, wind-corrected guidance right there. So I've got Key West Tower called up. I've got information Romeo. Key West Tower Premier 390 Golf Mike.
Number 390 Golf Mike, you sir.
390 Golf Mike, good afternoon. We are 30 miles to the northeast inbound for landing information Romeo.
390 Golf Mike, Roger. And report a 3-mile left base for runway 9er, altimeter 3000.
Okay, 000, we'll point a 3-mile left base runway 9, sir, Golf Mike.
Key West Tower, Army 03768, single H 47 is 2 nautical miles north of Boca Chica, 150 feet below inbound for Fleming Key.
Yeah, this would be a good place to go for a helicopter ride, too.
Yeah. So do you need to adjust the altimeter, or does it do it all for you?
No, I need to adjust it. Okay, so go a little bit more that way. You can kind of see that the CDI indicates that we're left of course, so we need to get back to the right.
All right.
And since we're going to be setting up for a left base, we're going to be coming in like that. So we definitely don't want to have ourselves cheated off to the other direction. And let's go ahead and start descending. So if you don't change any pitch input, any trim inputs, I'm going to reduce the power. We're going to go ahead and just start descending.
All right.
So go ahead and let the airplane just maintain the airspeed. An airplane's always trimmed for an airspeed, so we were trimmed for about 240 knots there. So if we just kind of let things go for the most part, it will just track down at that airspeed roughly.
How high do you stay to do like a left base?
1,500 feet. Yeah, it would be pretty low.
How far is our distance, or does it say that?
We are about 18 miles. It's right behind that cloud over there, I believe. Yeah, well, there's NAS Key West, so I think it's a little bit over that way, but we're good right here.
Is that like the tip of Key West straight ahead?
Yes.
It all looks so much smaller.
Oh, it does from the air, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So there it is.
Yep.
So at this point, to give ourselves a little bit of room and also to stay clear of these clouds, I'd head right over that way.
All right.
9 Golf Kilo, we going to custom.
And that will kind of give us enough room to get through these clouds. We have enough spacing for a nice, comfortable left base.
Check customs and monitor ground point 9er. Subject ground point 9er, 9 Golf Kilo.
So this is good. So he told us a 3 mile left base, and I've got us set up for a 3 mile final on the FMS. So I'm going to go ahead and take the airplane from here. All right. So that's a 3 mile point right there.
Key West Tower, 768 departing Fleming Key for Mochiga.
2500. 768, Roger.
768.
Cool seeing all the channels through here.
Yeah, there's a lot of them in there.
Yeah.
Naples Tower Premier 390 Golf Mike Worrell, wide left base, 3 miles, Golf Mike.
November 390 Golf Mike, US Tower, runway 9er, cleared to land, wind 1107.
Runway 9, clear to land, 390 Golf Mike.
So you're still on that 3 mile final and just gonna do that?
Yeah, I'm gonna just kind of continue this way and then make a left turn. Gives me kind of a nice straight in. Boy, it's beautiful out there.
Oh yeah.
Okay, notch of flaps. Here comes gear.
Tower 768 request free change Navy Tower.
768, free exchange group.
768.
So once that red light goes off, they're locked down.
There, everything's locked. So 3 green, red light out. Means that all the gears are down and the doors are back up and shut.
You can really feel that drag
Yeah,
when
big
they come
time.
down.
So I've turned the autopilot off, but I left the yaw damper on for the moment. Just kind of helps with the stability of the aircraft, keeps the back end from kicking around. It's more comfortable for the passengers.
1000.
Probably not used to this long of a final, are you?
No.
500.
So if you want to put your feet against the rudder pedals, you can feel the yaw damper working.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not me.
So that's all yeah.
Yeah, see how much it's working.
And it's lining you up with the runway?
Well, it's just keeping the airplane coordinated.
Yeah.
So I'm going to turn it off now.
US Tower, Auto November
Don't land with it on, otherwise we're going to fight it.
Romeo.
F135 Bravo, Key West Tower, runway 9er, cleared to land, wind 1207.
Clear to land, runway 9.
Both of those landings were not too bad.
Yeah, that was really smooth. I didn't know Delta on them flying here.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing, isn't it? 737s. Particularly when it gets hot out here.
Just enough runway for them.
Mike, remain this frequency taxi to ramp Alpha 6.
Okay, we'll stay with you. We're actually just going to turn back around and take off.
Roger, runway 9 taxi Alpha.
Runway 9 via Alpha, 39 Golf Mike. Okay, so...
What's that vibrating when you
That was just the brakes chattering. Okay, so let me see here. It's a little bit atypical. That was 30 minutes. 30 minutes of jet time. How'd that feel?
That was fast.
Went fast, huh?
Oh yeah.